First things first, welcome in or welcome back to the channel. My name is Grin and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Today I'm revisiting a boss I've previously covered on the channel, Zulrah. I've been itching to take on this boss again recently, and I'm hoping to fill out a couple of the unique slots that the boss drops. If you find yourself enjoying the video and want to see more old school RuneScape content, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. With all that out of the way, let's dive in. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I had planned on doing a Whisperer video, but that boss just irritates me way too much, at least right now. I tried it over and over, and I take basically no damage from the whole fight until the final, like, enrage phase, whatever they call it, the nightmare phase, whatever. And then I would just get stacked out and deleted, and I tried it over and over, and I got a couple KC, but it was just way too frustrating, and for some reason, for the past week or two, I've had a huge craving to do Zulrah. I want to take a look at my Zulrah collection log, because there's nothing in there. But I'm at 150 KC now. I'd like to double that, maybe get it to 350 KC, and maybe we can get a unique drop. That's what I really want to see, and I just want to make some money. So the gear I'm wearing is full crystal and the Bofa. I plan on just using the Bofa. I don't really plan on bringing a mage switch. That's what I really want. I really want to get a mutagen. I know the odds of it are incredibly low, but maybe we can get lucky. And to get here, I am teleporting to my house to restore my stats and bank, and then I'm going to use the BJS Fair Ring and just use this because these Zulrah teleports are actually worth quite a bit of money, so when you get those as a drop, you can just add those to the bank and sell them off at the end. The first kill back was a little bit rough. I used a lot of my food, but the second kill, I think I ate 2 sharks, and we were actually rewarded pretty handsomely, like 140k, actually like 150k GP loot on the second kill, so not too bad. I may go for a third. You know what, I'm just going to bank, reset, and I can probably get 3 or 4 kills a trip here with this setup, so the kills are going to fly by. I've only been here for 8 kills, and this is already the second Zulrah teleport drop I've gotten, and they are insane value. 126k alone, and then you get the scales on top of it. Yeah, wonderful. That's another one you'll love to see is the 10 battle staves. Almost 80k there, and then with the dragon bones, you know, probably that's like 120k from this kill. Man, that is a beautiful thing to see. My first unique at Zulrah, the Magic Fang, 1.9 mil. I found out just, you know, earlier this morning that I apparently am, you know, somewhat dry. I was somewhat dry, not crazy dry, because the drop chance of any of Zulrah's uniques is, I believe it's 1 in 128. So even with the first video I did where I only got to 150 KC, I was just barely dry of seeing a single unique. But man, now that I've got my first one, that is so nice. It adds almost 2 million GP to the overall loot from the video, just like that. Man, love it. Another fantastic drop to see, the Dragon Halberd with the U-Logs and the Zulrah scales. How many Zulrah scales was that? 206. All right, just want to price check that drop real quick. 206, this, and all of the U-Logs. Almost 180k from 1 kill. It does say on the wiki that the average Zulrah kill is worth around like 92k GP or something, and I think at the rate I'm killing them, all of my kills tend to be at 2 minutes. You know, maybe some of them are 20 seconds shorter, some of them are 10 seconds longer, so I'm just saying 2 minutes. So if it wasn't for banking and I could just stay here forever, I'd say 25 kills an hour. But I think I'm going to lean more towards 22 kills an hour. So, you know, probably my supply costs are hardly anything because I'm hardly using even any prayer potions. I'm probably looking at, you know, maybe 2.1 mil or 2 mil an hour. So not as good as it once was, but still not bad. Got a half decent milestone coming in with kill count number 200, as well as getting a very nice drop, 10 battle stabs and 4 Zulrah teleports, as well as a fairly healthy drop of Zulrah scales, definitely over 200k. Love to see it. What a weird but also really cool drop to see. I got these Zulrah teleports twice in that one drop, so I got 8 of them. That's awesome. I mean, when I did this before in one of my previous videos, I was using these as I was getting them, and I never had to buy any more of them after, you know, getting the first batch because they drop so frequently. But keeping them to sell for the loot tab is going to be insane, because as you can see, I've gotten 32 from the loot tracker, and that's almost 1 million gold, 965k just in teleports. So that's awesome. 61 kills in, and I get my first elite clue scroll, which comes at a rate of 1 in 75, so definitely got it a little bit early. But this is absolutely crazy. You can see from this one trip alone, granted, I got very lucky with the double drop in one kill, and then I think the next kill was more of them. But man, 12 Zulrah teleports from one trip. That alone is worth almost 370k. Absolutely crazy. So unfortunately on that kill, I did get a rune square shield, and I only say unfortunately because that is actually a 2 in 1764 drop. So basically 1 in 882 if my mental math is correct. So we are nowhere near the drop rate for it. So, it could have been something nicer, but it's still, interesting to see. I just reached KC number 250, and that's sort of important for two reasons. The first reason is, one, it's kind of a milestone. We're a quarter of the way to 1,000 if we were just grinding straight to 1,000, which that's not my plan for this video, but also it means that we are only 6 KC away from being at the, expected drop rate of 2 uniques from Zulrah, and I have only had 1, so we should be getting close to that drop rate, and obviously it's not guaranteed, and I could go very dry, but it would be nice to see a unique pretty soon. Just 2 kills after the last recording, I managed to get a new PB of 1 minute and 6 seconds, and quite a nice drop as well with the Zulrah teleports. The Toad Flag seeds are kind of nyeh. Maybe it's better if you're an Iron Man, but for me, the teleports are where it's at along with the scales. But I, just using the BOFA, no switches or nothing, and it's pretty easy. I think my most recent one before that was 1 minute and 12 seconds, I believe. So 6 seconds off, not bad. Now that I've hit 256 KC, I am officially on the drop rate of 2 uniques at Zulrah, which doesn't mean much because people go dry all the time, but now I can say I am technically dry. So look forward to getting some more uniques in the future. Unfortunately, had to go a little bit past the expected drop rate for our second unique because we should have gotten it around 256, but got it at 280, an uncut onyx, a nice 1.5 mil going to be added into the price check at the end of the video. Maybe we can get a little lucky, snag one more in the next, 50, 70 kills, because I'm planning to end this at 350 because it means I've gotten 200 KC in this video, but, it would be nice if we could, get a little lucky, snag one more. So I accidentally already picked up one of the items, but for my 300th KC, I was rewarded with a Dragon Med Helm as well as a 10 Antidote plus drop. Pretty valuable, like 120-ish K, maybe 130K drop, not bad. I also just realized that I've done 150 kills in this video now without doing a full kill for you. So normally here I would start by, like, if I'm just starting the trip, I bring an angler so I can eat the angler and then drink the divine ranging potion, but after that just jump in, and I have 3 of the phases, or like 3 of the patterns memorized, so there's like a 75% chance I don't need the plugin, but there's a 25% chance I do, so we'll find out as it goes. So I always run over here and just start ranging it. It just shoots those acid things everywhere, and then eventually it goes under. And of course, it's the one I don't have memorized. So this is how the plugin works, by the way. So he's mage now, so I clicked the mage one, and it kind of lets me know next I have to run over here and pray ranged, but he's currently just shooting with 1 million ranged attacks during his mage phase, so that's neat. Come on. So pray range, he's up here now, so I clicked on this one. I gotta sip my anti-venom, just keep shooting him. So now I sort of know that next over here he's going to be mage, so click that, and then I switch over my prayer. So he's going to summon all these little snakelings here, and then he'll start blasting me with 1 billion damage. See, there, yep, there it goes. Mage phase, yeah, first attack on me, ranged attack. And there's another one. That's the one thing that really annoys me about Zulrah is it's like, it's its mage form, yeah, in parentheses, because it's only going to attack you with ranged attacks and you are going to get stacked out for your whole HP bar. Ooh, I actually hit. You don't often hit during the melee phase with the Bofa. I'm getting pretty unlucky this kill. I'm just really not hitting. Wow, I'm just not hitting whatsoever. Fantastic. Oh, there's a hit finally. And out of that whole phase, I got one hit. Let's go. And he attacks me with 2 ranged attacks. He attacked me with 1 mage attack that whole mage phase. Oh, I didn't mean to click on him over there. Oh, no. Yeah, prey range. One more hit? Yeah. I kept misclicking him over there. Reset it, and not a super rewarding kill. U-logs aren't bad. How much are those worth now again? Ooh, U-logs are pretty bad. It's only 10k. With only 4 kills left to go in the video, I did manage to pull in another elite clue scroll. I'm curious to see how we've done with the drop rate of those. I'm not quite sure what the drop rate is. I've only gotten 2 of them, I believe. Are these the elite clue? Yeah. I've only gotten 2 of them. That feels like it has to be low. I will put the drop rate of them up on the screen. But man, I am excited to get this done, add it to the bank, and then come back for what could be the final trip at Zulrah for the video. Finished up that last clue scroll, and with only, I believe, 4 more kills to go till I'm at 350. Yep, just 4 more. Hopefully this will be the last trip now that I'm all geared up and here at the boat. So we're going to get this going. Meant to turn my mic back on and accidentally ended the recording. But that is what is annoying about Zulrah, is sometimes it'll go into the mage phase and only attack you with ranged attacks for some reason, and you will always get hit for incredibly high numbers. But it is what it is, so I have to go pay 100k and I'll get all of my stuff back, and we're gonna just keep try again. So usually when this happens, I'll usually grab a couple extra sharks or something, and maybe I'll take a couple extra Coambams and I'll grab a Zolandra teleport. I'll use that, and then you run over here to the boat and you talk to the priestess, you collect your stuff from her, and 100k down the drain. Got most of my stuff back there, but some of it I still have to grab. Collect 5 sharks, 3 those, the Quambams. I may have brought back too much stuff, but that's all right. We definitely don't have enough supplies to finish the trip now, most likely just because of the anti-venom, but we're gonna keep these going. All right, and for the final kill, it's still a very nice drop because the Zulrah teleports themselves are always over 100k. Unfortunately, no third unique in the video, but I haven't quite hit the drop rate for the third unique. I believe it'd be 384, I think would be the drop rate for my next one. But man, the 200 kills really flew by. I do believe if I wanted to be a little generous, I'd say I did it in about 9 hours, but if I wanted to be realistic with the occasional deaths from not paying attention or just being kind of stacked out by all the ranged attacks, it probably took realistically about 10 hours. So I'm going to get everything out of the bank, sell it off, and find out just how much money I made. All right, so after my 200 KC at Zulrah, I do end up walking away with 17,592,125 GP, which after dividing that by 10, because I think it took me about 10 hours to do, I end up walking away with just under 1.8 million GP per hour. And after factoring in the supply cost, it's probably about 1.7 million GP per hour, which is not bad by any means, but it's a far fall from what it used to be when it was, even more of a money snake than it is now. But it is very enjoyable to camp. It's just enough to keep you engaged, but not too overwhelming once you've kind of gotten it down. So I do look forward to revisiting it in the future and trying to fill out a couple more uniques in the collection log for Zulrah. When I started it in this video, I had no collection log slots other than the Zulrah scales or the Zulrah teleports, but I do now have the uncut onyx and the magic fang, which is super nice. But with all that done, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.